I've just jumped on here real quick to tell you about some wrist strengthening exercises. That's a difficult thing to say. Wrist strengthening exercises. So if you are having difficulty doing any exercises where you have to have your hands on the floor, so like a downward dog or a plank or even just a spine articulation on the floor, and these might be a good one to try. Also good if you are an ATS dancer and you have to do hand floreos a lot, or if you're a finger cymbal player and you're feeling any tension in your wrists. If you've got any serious pain, any shooting pain, anything really severe, please go and talk to a doctor or a physiotherapist before trying these exercises out. But if it's just something, a little bit of discomfort and you're not feeling very strong there, then you can give these exercises a go. So I've just got a can of tomatoes here at the moment. Good idea to start off with quite a light weight while you're getting used to the movement. And then once you get used to it, you can add some dumbbells on to increase the weight and build some more strength. So I'm just sitting on the floor, resting the forearm or by the elbow on my knee. You can also do this with your forearm on a table, so that, and the wrist hanging off the edge of the table so it can move. So whichever feels comfortable for you. And basically we're going to allow the wrist to extend and flex up nice and slowly and with control. So you'll notice that I'm moving slowly, as I said, really making sure that I'm not allowing gravity to take over at any point. I'm controlling the movement down as well as using the muscles to bring the can up. So I'm going to do about 10 of these, or I'd recommend about 10 of these. I'm not going to do 10 now, I'll show you the next one. Very similar variation. I'm just going to flip my hand over. And now I'm going to bring the wrist down and then up. So again, we're flexing and extending at the wrist, just with a slightly different arm position. Again, I'm moving with control, really using energy in the muscles in both directions of the movement. And again, I'm going to do about 10 reps. And a rep is moving up and down, so going down and then coming back up again is 1 rep. So next I'm going to turn to the side and I'm going to take the hand down and move it back up. Moving through a different plane of movement. Again, working towards about 10 reps. And here with this one, watch for the back of your hand. Make sure the wrist isn't flexing back. Make sure you've got a nice long line in the wrist with this one, and then move up and down from there. Up here, I'm really making sure my shoulder is firmly plugged in its socket, and I'm controlling just from the wrist. And when you've done about 10 reps of those, our last exercise, I'm going to take my knee away. And this one's actually a little bit more working the muscles in the forearm. I'm going to turn the palm up and then rotate again down. And I'm really holding on to my upper arm here because I don't want it to help with this one. And again, you want to keep a nice long line in the wrist. This is my left arm, so you can see I'm really having to work with that one. I was doing this with my right arm a minute ago, and it's definitely more of a challenge for me on my left because I'm right-handed. So again, about 10 rotations, so up and down on this side. And then of course you're going to switch sides. If you have time, do another set, but obviously if you're pressed for time, 1 set each side is a great starting point. So if you have any questions, let me know, and otherwise I'll see you next time.